severe weather coverage after that hiccup. But we are back live. There is a significant severe weather outbreak currently ongoing. We have 2 tornado warnings in effect and a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. For people in the destructive severe thunderstorm warning, that storm is moving out. Unless you're in Pikesville, you're just now getting impacted. But we have, at this point, it's very clear what the strongest part of the line is, and it's this part heading right into Baltimore right now. I know, we lost, I had some power issues, which is why the stream ended there, but so we have 2 tornado warnings. One of them was, we did have a tornado warning. This is about where we left off. We had a tornado warning for Carroll, Baltimore, and Howard County. But after this, they issued a second one for Howard, Anne Arundel, and Baltimore counties. But downtown Baltimore is currently under a tornado warning. This is more precautionary warnings than, if anything, for spin-up tornadoes, because you can see some stuff right here. There could be some brief spin-ups going around. But I'm gonna pull this up. Here you can see these winds really good here. You'll be seeing 70 to 80 mile an hour winds, especially on the south side of this south side of this tornado warning, heading towards Elk Ridge. If we go back, you can see the winds real good here coming into areas like Sykesville, and this is probably what prompted them to issue that destructive severe thunderstorm warning. You can obviously see 60 to 70 to 80 mile an hour winds, and then they issued that warning. And man, this is not slowed down one bit. So this is destructive. I wouldn't be surprised if they issued a second destructive severe thunderstorm warning for areas down here. So we might see Baltimore get in on a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. I'll draw in orange here, dark orange. Definitely could see a destructive severe thunderstorm warning in there. Really would not be surprised at all. So I will be back momentarily. But I'm gonna actually not make this solid. There we go. You could see a destructive severe thunderstorm warning for these areas. Yeah, that is rough, to say the least. Look at those winds, man. That is crazy looking. But yeah, definitely a pretty decent potential to get a destructive severe thunderstorm warning for Baltimore at this time. Let me go back to the KLWX radar site. This destructive spear thunderstorm will expire in 8 minutes. So, it does say spear thunderstorm is located over Sykesville or 10 miles northwest of historic Ellicott City. Yeah. So, expect considerable damage to trees and power lines. Your life's at significant risk. I did say this while it was ongoing, but again, if we see another one of those, most likely be for Baltimore, that area. But I'm noticing that currently all my warning stuff and all that's broken, so I need to fix that. You're gonna hear a noise. That's not a new warning. I just okay, we're working. We're up and running again. Alright, that's not a new warning. Actually, it is, because there is a new warning right here for Aberdeen and Churchville, but this is currently technically still labeled with up to that was this one. Okay. Well, I stand corrected. But there is what is technically still labeled as destructive, about to move through Baltimore right now. Downtown Baltimore is about to get smacked right now. Places near Elk Ridge, Brooklyn Park, Hanover, Glen Burnie is about to get smacked. Absolutely smacked silly by these winds. We're starting to see, I'm looking at the map right now, we're starting to see a lot more power outages get reported. Right now, around 3% of residents in Carroll County and Fletcher County have lost power, so our numbers are going up. It's not crazy numbers, we've seen worse, for sure, but, you know, our numbers are rising if you're in Carroll and Fletcher County. 3% of residents are without power at this time. So yeah. Wow. This is insane. This is, I tell you what, this was absolutely not expected. Personally, I'm not surprised. I did make a forecast video earlier, but it became outdated, and a new data came in, and really not surprised when I was looking at that data that this is now happening. I was surprised that they didn't pull the enhanced risk. Yeah. Yeah, so okay, I was reading an email, but you know, definitely I can see why they issued the tornado warning earlier. You know, spin up risk is absolutely there. You know, you can see all these, it's very close together. Could definitely very quickly spin up and produce a quick tornado. But, you know, we got some flash flood warnings going up in Fletcher County. I believe that's been there for a while, but yeah, this is... I'm trying to see if there's any pictures I can see or use to show. I wouldn't think so, but there's a chance I could show you guys something here. Uh, this was downgraded to 60 miles an hour, which is odd to me. Well, not really. It's not as strong as before, as when it was going through some of these areas. Why is this still here? It'll be gone in 3 minutes. It's fine. But you know, if you guys are in this kind of orange polygon here with the black line in it, the destructive severe thunderstorm warning, you guys, you're mostly out the. You're mostly good now, especially if you're on the western side of it. So that is for this warning update. But that, you guys really just experienced probably the worst storm you guys have in years. So, again, trying to see if there is any pictures here. Um, there's definitely no, there's absolutely damage. Struggling to find pictures of any though. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Oh, where the heck is that? Oh, that's it. Can't. That is this morning right here. This is for 16-mile-an-hour winds heading through Baltimore and Annapolis. This is going to be going through the state's capital. The same line of storms are going to be going through the nation's capital here momentarily. Right now I'm not seeing any damaged pictures, but this did just roll through. I'm gonna give it a bit more time for sure. This still is a destructive storm. I mean, this is absolutely insane. Um, okay. There's not much I can find here, but damaging winds actively going through Baltimore right now. Might be seeing a little bit of rotation here. Point Breeze and Dundalk. I will outline that for a possible. Oh boy. I absolutely. Not sure how long he's gonna last, but this probably absolutely should be issued, in my opinion, as a tornado warning. The fact that it's not a tornado warning, it's kind of interesting to me. You can't see it too well on here because this is a lot further away. But when you get that up close view, you can see it quite well. There is a good amount of rotation right in there. So, you know, if you're in Dundalk, be prepared for some, at the very least, damaging winds. There are going to be some localized areas of amplified damaging winds because of this rotation, and something called RFD. RFD is your rear flank downdraft that can come around a rotation or a rotating thunderstorm or a tornado or something like that. Those can come around and those can pack over 40 miles an hour extra than the actual storm. So it could be 40 miles an hour from the actual storm, but if that RFD can be very strong and have an extra 40 miles an hour, that could be 80 miles an hour going through Dundalk right now. I'm seeing the lightning count is still quite high, but it's not, in Baltimore right now, we're not seeing as much lightning as we were seeing earlier. So the storm, I do think, might be weakening, but I do probably will re-strengthen as it goes over the Chesapeake Bay here. I would think it would probably strengthen. But we are down to just 2 severe thunderstorm warnings, so there's really not too much going on here. I'm still gonna be keeping an eye on this here. This is still rotating for sure. Definitely needs a tornado warning in my opinion. So we are again just gonna keep a real close eye on that. Look at that. That is absolutely rotating right there. That needs a tornado warning right now. That's being pretty consistent. I would say if you are in this kind of dashed and dotted polygon I've made in Dundalk, North Point Village, Cape May Landing, and Queen's Purchase, you need to treat this as a tornado warning. This is rotating, could drop a tornado any minute. I don't know why they haven't issued a tornado warning yet. I would even issue a tornado warning on this. Like, they have the resources. I don't know why they're not issuing it here. It's just a little confusing to me. But you can see pretty well here. There's your supercell embedded super. Zoom out here. You had a supercell embedded in this line here. It's right there. Just highlighted it. There is your embedded supercell, which is producing the imminent tornado threat. Right now, let me back here. This is still rotating. Still needs to be taken seriously. You got some pretty beefy winds going through BWI right now, so I would think we're having some big time delays or even cancellations over there. I am hearing reports of widespread tree and power line damage across southern Carroll into northern Howard County. Winds estimated between 60 and 75 miles an hour. Trees and lines snapped and uprooted, so trees are uprooted, tree branches are snapped, lines are snapped. This is a report from Jack Rudin. I'm seeing some images. I'm gonna assume I can't show them, so I'm not going to show them, but I am seeing it. There is a large. There's some pretty beefy tree damage in Mount Airy right now from this destructive storm. I would absolutely say at least 75 miles an hour, or at least 70 miles an hour. I don't know about probably between 70 and 75 miles an hour in some of the hardest hit areas. Because, golly. Our nation's capital is getting hit with some showers and thunderstorms. I'd say they are strong, but they're not severe. There's no severe thunderstorm warning in effect for DC. But if you're in Aberdeen or anywhere near Laurel or Annapolis or Baltimore, we are seeing a strong storm move through. A severe storm, actually. So we might be seeing what's called a handoff here. You're seeing this big rotation down here, and then this is starting to die off, and this is starting to strengthen up here near Essex. So I'm just going to keep this over for both of those. But if you're in North Point Village, Essex, Middle River, Bowley's Quarters, or Miami Beach, or anywhere in between, take this as a tornado warning. This is definitely has the should be tornado warned right now. I don't know why it's not, but for places near Glen Burnie and Annapolis and all these places, we have about 50 minutes left on the severe thunderstorm warning. So keep that in mind. This is a crazy radar loop, and with program up here is what I'm using. It has a desktop version, which I'm using right now. There's also a web version. There's a desktop app. It is free with some paid features. So right now I'm not using any paid features, but there are paid features that this is a really good program for creators. And holy guacamole. Let it be known that I said this needs to be warned right now. Let it be known. Or let it be, oops, let it be known. Tried to speak, didn't work. That needs to be warned right now. Come on. I really don't know what we're doing over here, man. We warned absolutely nothing earlier, now we're not warning this. I'm making this pink, because it just needs to be absolutely warned right now. Again, if you're in North Point Village, you're in North Point Village. Oh, we got an update to this severe thunderstorm warning. 60-mile-an-hour winds and 0.75 inch hail is expected there. Carroll County and Frederick County have been taken out of the severe thunderstorm watch. You guys are in the clear for the rest of the day. That's this morning update. They need to warn this. What are we doing? What are we doing? Seriously. What in the world are we doing? Gotta keep a real close eye on both these areas of rotation. Especially as they move off to the east. They're gonna go over Chesapeake Bay pretty soon, so shouldn't be too big of a worry until it crosses over the bay. But really, this should be warned. But I digress. Look at this huge line here. Wow. Wow. This is definitely overperforming. This is performing quite similar to the moderate risk back in 2023. This is performing very close to that, actually. Very similar performance from those 2 days. Or from these 2 days. There should be new data. I don't know why there's not new data. I don't think the radar's down. There we go. Got some new data. Got a little bit of a hail. Hail right here. Looks like. Looks like we got some hail. I hope that's hail. Are we using, what is going on? Oops. No, stop it. There we go. That's a tornado. I believe that's a tornado. Oh, brother. Oh, man, that might be a debris ball. Oh, man. Oh, brother. Can't be serious. Oh my. It's not even a tornado warning on it. We got a debris ball. We have a debris ball. This is a tornado on the ground over North Point Village. I think. Still no tornado warning. That's definitely, what? What? I'm so confused. This is also something we need to keep an eye on here. This should also be tornado warned. Seriously don't know what's up with these guys right now. Most likely understaffed. I will be completely fair. This is overperforming. This was only a slight risk. And it's performing like a moderate risk. We're likely understaffed at the National Weather Service, but even then, come on. I do think this is a tornado on the ground. I do believe we do have a unwarned tornado on the ground right now. This is, what? The lack of anything, it's just, I don't know. Oh boy. Okay, so let me look at the map again. Our power outage map is, we have around 5% of people in Carroll County without power, 4% in Howard County, 1% in Baltimore, and 3.3-ish% in Frederick County. So this line is knocking out a lot of people's power, especially in Carroll County. A lot of reports of power outages from there. Brother. I better be hail. I really hope that's hail. I really, really do. Um, definitely, I think at the very least there's a brief touchdown. There's a brief touchdown from this tornado, from possible tornado in North Point Village in Lyndhurst. So, just shocking that it's not even warned at all. It's one thing to keep your radar indicated, it's a whole other thing to not have it warned at all. Let me try refreshing this. I think I'm missing some data. Really, I'm not. Oh my. You can't be serious. No, nothing. This is making me kind of mad. Oh my. Golly gee. That's probably some debris right there. This trail is most likely lifted, but I think we do have some debris right here. But yeah, you can see this lines up almost exactly with that debris ball. Pull that back. I mean, that's all I need to see. That is insane. Oh my. Okay, so let's see if we have any new data. There we go. That's not new data. That is old. There we go. That might have been hail. Oh boy, I hope that was hail. It's definitely hail now, but I don't know if it was hail before. Okay. So, I would say a lot of this is probably below severe limits, or is out of our coverage area. I think we're gonna end stream. We haven't been live super long, but our stream is also cut in half by some technical difficulties. But definitely a robust day of severe weather today. If you're in Anne Arundel County, basically, definitely keep staying weather aware. And thank you for tuning in to